We go to church on Sunday twice and even...
Hello, Dallas and the world. Hey, I'm here with Shane, Brandy, Robert, the team behind Moonshine. These are the great writers that we're working with. Hey, so tell me a little bit about the superhero origin story. How did you guys all get involved? It was you first, wasn't it? Is that right?
It was. Yeah, I got a call from my agent in New York, who was working with Steve Buchanan, who is the president of Opry Entertainment, asking me had I ever heard of a TV show called Hee Haw. And so I dropped my suntan lotion in LA and I said, you don't understand, I grew up on the show, I have a personal history with this show, I love it. And they said, well, they're turning it into a Broadway musical and they want to meet with you. So Steve Buchanan and Sally Williams, who are two of our lead producers, came out to LA and had a meeting about it, and that's sort of where it started. Then I went off and did like a 15-page outline of what I thought the show would be. I had very specific thoughts about what I didn't want it to be, which is kind of where we started from, which I think is always a great place to start, is to know what you don't want. And then I started taking trips to Nashville to meet with songwriters, and then Shane and Brandy were the last two people that I met. They knew they wanted Shane and Brandy all along. There were really no doubts, but they were nice enough to say, well, you'll meet with people because you have to have this relationship with them and work with them. And literally the minute we all got in the room together, it was done and doner. It was just kismet and serendipitous. We were meant to write this together.
So you guys were Nashville songwriters. You were contacted to meet with a writer about a Broadway musical based on Hee Haw. What was that experience like? What were you thinking at that moment?
Well, I think that there were a lot of people that were interviewed, like Robert said, and both Shane and I grew up watching Hee Haw with our grandparents, so it meant a lot. The show meant a lot to us. That was sort of what hooked, I think, both of us in at the beginning. And then we met with Robert, and we loved his vision for what he wanted to do with it, how he wanted to bring it into this, I guess, to a new audience. And like he said, it was just kismet, and we feel really fortunate to have worked with him because our show really does feel like one voice, and he created these great characters, and we've stolen a lot from him. Along the way, he's had to rewrite a lot because of what we've taken.
Hey, where's my wallet?
I think that because of Brandy and I loving Hee Haw so much when we first heard about it, that was what initially got us in the room. And I will say for both of us, if we weren't right for it, once we sat with Robert and saw his vision or heard his vision, we wouldn't have done it. I mean, we in no way would have wanted to be a part of something that we love so much if we didn't think we were capable of doing it or the right people for doing it.
So we drank a little